tell you, BDS was no slouch when it came to that event at all, but now here we go. Get in with this last ban here. Flores and Ying removed for the offense, making the most amount of sense when it comes to Oregon, or really anything when it comes to execute-wise. This is honestly beautiful because it makes it to where W7M have to try and respect this roam game. JV moving in. They still have a logic bomb, but should be a fairly straightforward affair. But JV92, that's a crucial shot to miss as the drone floods in on EFAC's position, but he should be dead to rights. KZ's going to choke on that one, Carter. Thank you for that audio effect, as that was exactly how I was feeling about that one as well.
Oh my lord!
Guys, just stop it. Just stop it. He's a fucking, or he's a demon, apologies, with the SMG-11 there. That was disgustingness out of EFAC, as we'll be able to take him out. Disgusting stuff. 4 down already, as it'll be Filippo to try and pick up the pieces here.
Just ridiculous shots from Licky Fact.
Caught me completely off guard.
I mean, we had everything right there. Close quarter engagement, hip fire headshot, long range engagement with the SMG-11. Everything BDS though. It'll be a false position at this point. All the utility doesn't matter. Herds can just walk on in. Those EDDs, man, the closet. The classic one right there. You never check it, and you always hit it.
Yeah, that's a key thing right there. I gotta make sure the drone works are able to find some key pieces of utility. Shaiko going to find a key kill as he'll take down Herds, and it's been so far so good for BDS's defensive setups as they've been able to thwart W7's entire game plan on a round-to-round basis thus far. I do have some bodies down low. They'll be able to pick Nade back up as KZ will be quick to adjust up top and be able to pick his friend back up into the land of the living. Issue is now, though, some low HP bars over on W7M's side, although Shaiko quite low, too. Some impacts, as well as I do believe a grenade out, but haha, very old trick coming out here from Renshiro. The impacts on top of the fan inside of Classroom will be able to get one. EFAC will take down Nade as well, and W7M cannot get a single thing going their way.
A 5-0 for Licky Fac up until this point. The rest of his team only has 2 kills combined, but at a 5v3 currently, well, it doesn't really matter. Very easily a 5v2 with KZ on low health. JV92 will hop in, but that well-timed nade by Felipox makes it a little bit more manageable, but at the end of the day, BDS have been far too creeping up. Drone goes in. What will be the sign for Felipox to hop in this window? First kill goes W7M's way as Nade's able to shut down Shaiko. KZ put to lower HP, but W7M have got an advantage, one they desperately needed in round 3. Felipox puts a bullet right through the brain of Alems. And it's so strong of a start for W7M, you might very well forget that it's 2-0 currently.
At least able to get the clear of the tower to go off without a hitch, but now this is where things become problematic, but they've been able to kill the biggest benefactor to this push here, which was Bride. They know that EFAC has to swing off of this, and a beautiful discovery there from floor, checking things over in security, not being too scared to play into what could have been a BDS setup on this mid or top floor. But as we know, everybody's already vacated the premises. They've worked their way back downstairs. Now W7M is on the precipice of being able to get their first pick. JV92 starts working on this window. KZ with a fantastic read. He knows there's more than likely going to be a backup to that situation. He's fully correct. Almost gets Shaiko with the nade, but the shoe's on the other foot. This situation rather be the other gun, and so he'll be able to take down KZ here and at least make this somewhat manageable for BDS going into the last minute.
A nice heads-up play from Shaiko, but W7M still very much have an opening in this round. They're gunning for that freezer laundry take, at least based off their initial positions. Oregon can sometimes result in some very, very late rotations, but with the Capital bottom laundry stairs, W7M still have a solid advantage. If I was going to say keep this advantage, it'll be solid, but what a find from Bride indeed. Herds shut down on that front side push. Felipox was hoping that would be the gun to allow him to use that Capital utility, but now he might have to join the rest of his team as it's one backside, one freezer, one laundry. There needs to be consolidation from W7M in one position if they've got any chance at making this 2-2.
Felipox does still have those smokes, although Shaiko alive and well. You know just how impactful those glasses can be in critical moments like this. JV92 get a stun under and then try and at least clear out the angles for now, but that's going to force Renshiro back. And with 10 seconds remaining, W7M have got to propel themselves forward. Nade gets the pillar position, tries to work his way over to Freezer, but this is too little too late, man. We got to try and work our way in, but everything, and I mean literally everything.
Holding on, you know, with the utility they've expended on the backside, even after taking down Herds, that W7M are going to go for a master bedroom attic push. They've got to peek into Shiko to do it. He'll move over, though, as Licky Fat gets aggressive on the bedroom balcony. Felipok's cut down another, decides to, or at least thinks about feeding his life to the P90. Nice pickup from W7M as KZ cuts down a Lems. But Nade's still trapped outside on this balcony, and there is, in fact, still a shield and trophy. He sprints on in, goes for the repeat, but that's Shiko you're trying to take down. You better try your luck on another day, because he is not missing his shots currently. A 3K in round 5. Looking for 4 and only 1 HP to do it with. A lot of players at BDS softened up, and that's why they use the C4 to end round 5. Nade certainly thinks he's got to go for that full clear, and aided by Herds and Felipox. He'll try to smash this Azami playing inside of the top floor. There's a Fender watching the dorm's window as well, but Hurd shuts him down. A nice first pick, both for him and in this particular round. Renshiro shut down behind the pool table, stuck in place. Licky Fac's able to get the trade thanks to that C4. But our W7M too focused on different positions. The Dokkaebi call goes out, and with Licky Fac falling, that's a great reaction from Nade. Both tertiary bomb sites have been dominant starts for W7M, and it seems a 4-2 is inevitable.
Very strong clear from them on this top floor. That's partnered with some nice shotgun plays there from KZ. We'll clear out everybody, scoop out the players on the top floor. It's up to Shiko and Bride now, which actually Bride has been able to exist inside of Attic here for some time. Do we have another logic bomb call out of JB92? That's my real question right now. We'll find out that answer here soon enough, but it does seem like they know he's around the space as KZ will try and propel himself forward and address this.
The jiggle peak sees Bride, and now the jig is up. The smoke will have to fall back. That play works if they don't know you're there, but once they do, you've got to back off. Shiko instead tries to fill a gap. KZ only tagged up a little bit. He'll back off from the angle. Both will, in fact. Shiko retreats down the freezer stairs, but some big play has to come through for BDS, whether it's Bride or from Shiko. Somebody's got to hit a flank or demolish the attack in some particular area if they've won a shot at taking this round.
Knock, knock.
It'll be a slow broil here for W7M as they do not need to strike too quickly. They want to make sure that they know where these two players are. Shiko doesn't have a nitro cell in his back pockets. Don't have to worry about that, but definitely have to worry about their timing when it comes to Bride's utility. Those toxic babes can do a pretty bang-up job of keeping things locked down, but Shiko's going to give up the goods. Stones out for JB92 to try and lock up the kitchen hallway, and the plant now going down. Has the angle. Bride doesn't have the shot. It'll be JB92 instead to close it out for W7M.
Fight that doesn't really favor them. He'll be in the same position as Licky Fac from that first defense. I have to imagine in a much more aggressive stance.
Well, KZ will be able to take down the biggest problem that's been presented to them from BDS thus far. Also looking to try and take a fight against mainstay operator here for Renshi, one that BDS talked about a while ago. They just like sliding this in every once in a while, and that's exactly why. What a discovery here. And so he'll be able to use that sniper to its fullest extent. He'll take down KZ instantaneously.
Reloading.
And the potential time wasted from KZ's survival on that top floor will not be realized as he is traded back. Still a nice pickup for KZ, still a lot of focus dedicated, but Renshio was really the guy to deal with it. The rest of BDS have been going about their clear, but the rest of W7M are more than capable of getting these kills. Shiko pops in, blinded by the Dread Mine, now has to back off. Those flashbangs went in to deny Felipok swinging the angle and to allow Shiko to make that very play. It's a good utility placement by W7M to stop what very well could have been a huge start for BDS. Now only, though, minute 15 seconds remaining. All BDS seem to have are these little lurks, these little micro plays. There's nothing from the whole team just yet to move into the bomb site.
That's a big issue. They really don't have the map control under their belt. They still have to worry about people in split, and that's going to be the case down as Bride tries to sprint through the map. Renshi will drop into pre-fires here, but not very many bullets left inside of that secondary there. Tries to hit the quick scope onto Herds, but it'll be a double for him instead as it's all down to Shiko, who's been locked out of the construction side via smoke. Those toxic babes constantly making it so very difficult for him to try and push forward, and a lot of people trained on his location. The Barb, now he'll be able to find one, has 10 bullets still inside of this ARX, so still capable in the moment. So we know Shiko is usually good for some pretty insane plays. He'll work his way around to the freezer hallway. Won't be able to find that very impactful kill just yet. It'll actually be JV92. W7M doing their best to try and slowly wean BDS onto this. You have some frag grenades underneath now, and this is where things can get highly volatile. EFAC actually almost eating that as well. It's going to be a Limbs to go down first. More nades out, but none of them going to land on to W7M members. They're actually still rotating around this map, too. You can see Felipox trying to get dirty with things down low, but like that, it's going to be KZ actually to falter. Shaiko will be able to find him. Finally, the execute's starting to boil over, but BDS, they are immediately turned into mincemeat. Considering this area, big threat to their overall setup.
Ooh, nice little intel on that split door player. Lem's moving in to get this very kill. The Fenrir backs off. Isn't long for this world. Shaiko then moves into the bomb site. One player drops down, but a quick reaction makes this a 5v2. BDS looking to repeat W7M's luck on the attack. Dorm's basement, maybe a little too far away. But the third bomb site, the lesser choice of the two, that will do. That will do surely. Herd's looking to retake on the top floor. Renshiro, a position we've seen him countless times, all the way back, holding the big window. Herds knows this fight could be a good one to win, but it's simply too tight of an angle. Put to 50 HP, Shaiko putting Felipox in the grave. The bomb now being put down. Herd's still struggling to find this one kill. LickyFat goes for a bit of a heat check, unfortunately, but he's stopped on top of the white stairs. And what is Herds to do at this point? A position that could be so powerful depending on the circumstances, but with no teammates to rely on, nobody to hold down the bomb site, and now on 1 HP, BDS have surely retaken their lead.
Well, for now.
For now.
Neither one of these teams really capable of getting anything over on a tried and true site just yet. BDS will be looking to do that in the next round, more than likely what Herds and the rest of the team is talking about right now, as he knows that he doesn't have an opportunity to try and work his way back into this round, so much more use it as a pseudo timeout for the team to try and discuss things. Very well done from BDS.
Somebody forced to retake that position if they want to even get close to what you could achieve on this basement setup. It's gotta happen. BDS have that advantage, and we're seeing what the Ram is for. It's not for that kitchen. You can break open these barricades instantly, and he'll throw that boogie in, immediately move underneath the default camera. But Herds expects it. Herds is watching the angle. LickyFac doesn't die, but he doesn't have the surprise factor anymore, and instead it's actually Felipox sitting on top of the back tower stairs on the landing at the moment. LickyFac is so focused on the player playing around that first floor landing that as Felipox moves down, W7M claw back that advantage, but Shaiko realizes the moment, seizes the opportunity, keeps BDS in control of this round.
Lem's gonna get tagged up too. JV92, what a discovery onto Shaiko, and Felipox will nip it in the butt as well. It's down to Brede and Renshi. This might have been their best opportunity to try and win one of these mainline sites, but this has quickly been swept under the rug by W7M and some hot guns.
Oh, now Brede just completely shut out of this round. It seemed BDS might get match point. They might be able to end this in regulation, or at least have a chance at it. But no, for the moment,
a lot better. Felipox trying to stay par for that course as well, so light up EFAC here. Tries to get rid of some utility, but Felipox isn't ready for anybody to be holding the breach there. He tries to slam the reinforcement down, but it's going to be an immediate trade with EFAC and Felipox.
Yeah, JV92 just sneaking in there before Felipox gets taken down, finding one. Herds now positive for the first time in this series, 8 and 7. Able to keep Shaiko away from the rest of the defensive setup. As big a pickup as pickups can go. W7M maintain control entirely of the top floor at the moment, and Herds is not letting anybody regain any bit of momentum.
BDS, this is where things start to get a little worrisome. If W7M are able to put something together on this next defensive round, then this might be it. But BDS now, he's looking really dire, especially after that shot from KZ goes off without a hitch. Brede has to try and work his way in from this master balcony. But where's Renshi? That's the real question here. He's going to be on the far side as Brede gets tagged up. And Brede shoots back too, but might be the worst situation for him there, as it's a trade. He gets the kill, but he also gets downed.
The burden of being in that disadvantage, you can hit a nutty shot like that and still be revived, as Renshiro has plenty of time to rotate over and pick him back up. That will waste a lot of time and force Renshiro out of position. This Cali is useful over by big window. Because of the long lines of sight you have, being able to sit outside while still looking immediately into dorms. Rotating over here, he's got to use the SMG, which is still a decent gun. Is it going to be better than the T5 or the 9mm, especially when JV92 sees him through the feet hole? No, it will not, is your answer to that.
Right there. To work his way in from construction, but KZ, all the way in Narnia, will be the first one to be able to pick up a big kill here, and this is what they needed. A lot of big moments. Shaiko will be able to take down Herds, but KZ gets yet another one as he'll take out Renshi. And BDS, this is starting to become worrisome, and we've only gotten through the first minute of this round.
The first minute has been so impactful for all these tertiary bomb sites. I mean, think back to W7M's attacks. They basically won both of those sites within the first minute, and BDS sure was a little later, but they still had a much more comfortable advantage. Bellapox goes for the rotate, just backs off the gunfight in time as he spots a Lem standing in the middle of Green Hole. The Brava now backs off as the defense knows where one of these solo players from BDS are. They don't need to peek, but they can play close to this position and deny LMs any opportunity to rotate down the hallway. The smoke grenade will make that easier. He can now move further into meeting, but KZ is rotating at the exact right time. Catches LMs completely off guard. Unkillable is KZ in round 12.
Incredible as well, because BDS not really trying to take things in from the small tower side of things. They immediately try to get in on dorm side, as well as that play from EFAC earlier, and KZ has been in the four corners of this earth, constantly in the way of BDS, making big plays, taking down big players. It's all down to Shaiko and Bride, and Shaiko has no more utility to his name.
But if you're BDS, are there any two players you'd want communicating in a 2v4 that aren't Shaiko or Bride? One of these players alone could win a 1vx, but both of them, Herds is certainly not confident. But let's be careful, BDS. Let's not let the ult chat dictate the pace of this game, but it will. W7M 7-5. They will send BDS to the elimination series.